The sun rises over the lush hills of Stony Hill in Kingston, casting a golden glow across manicured lawns as the cool Jamaican breeze moves gently through the trees. This tranquil scene hides the private world of a man who once shook cricket stadiums around the globe. Why has Courtney Walsh, the record-breaking fast bowler and former West Indies captain, chosen to retreat to this serene Kingston residence? To understand why this home matters so much, we first need to revisit the journey that made Courtney Walsh a legend on and off the field. Courtney Andrew Walsh was born on October 30th, 1962, in Kingston, Jamaica, and grew up in the bustling Halfway Tree District. This area, close to the historic Melbourne Cricket Club, was a cradle of Jamaican cricket talent and gave young Walsh both inspiration and access to a real cricketing culture. Although he studied accounting and commerce at Excelsior High School, cricket quickly became his true calling. His breakthrough came in 1979 as a teenager, when he stunned the Sunlight Cup competition by taking all 10 wickets in a single innings for his school team against Camperdown High. It was the kind of performance that turns local whispers into national headlines, and it became the first big marker of his destiny. Walsh progressed from school and club cricket into the Jamaica youth team in the early 1980s, bringing his height, 6 feet 6 inches, natural rhythm, and relentless accuracy to every match. He made his first-class debut for Jamaica during the 1981-82 Shell Shield season, taking 15 wickets at an average of 25, but it was the 1981-82 Shell Shield season 1983-84 season when he truly broke out, claiming 30 wickets at an average of 20. His bounce and movement off the pitch made him a nightmare for batsmen, even if his own batting was, as commentators loved to tease, the stuff of legend for all the wrong reasons. He debuted in Test cricket in 1984 against Australia at Perth, picking up 2 wickets for 43 runs. Over the next few years, Walsh became a fixture in the formidable West Indies pace battery, partnering with greats like Malcolm Marshall, Joel Garner, and later Courtney Ambrose. By 1987, he had claimed enough key wickets to be named one of Wisden's Cricketers of the Year. That same year, he delivered one of cricket's most famous acts of sportsmanship at the World Cup. Rather than run out Pakistan's Salim Jafar at the non-striker's end in a tense match, Walsh simply walked back to his mark. The decision cost West Indies the game but won him global respect, a hand-woven rug from an Indian fan, and an enduring reputation as a gentleman fast bowler. As the West Indies began to transition in the 1990s, Walsh's durability and discipline stood out. In 1994, he was named captain of the West Indies, stepping in when Richie Richardson was sidelined. In 1995, he claimed 62 Test wickets. In 2000, he grabbed 66, including a series against England in which he took 34 wickets at just 12.82 runs each, nearly eclipsing Malcolm Marshall's record. Throughout the decade, his partnership with Courtney Ambrose became one of the most feared bowling duos in the history of cricket, combining Walsh's relentless accuracy with Ambrose's towering pace and intimidation. Walsh played his last ODI in 2000 and bowed out of Test cricket in 2001 on home soil against South Africa. He left with over 500 Test wickets, becoming the first bowler in history to cross that milestone, a benchmark of endurance in the pre-T20, pre-IPL era when fast bowlers were expected to bowl long spells on unforgiving pitches. Even after retirement, Walsh stayed connected to the game. He played for the Lashings World 11 alongside legends like Sachin Tendulkar and Richie Richardson, and, in 2004, was named one of Jamaica's 5 greatest cricketers. In 2016, Walsh took his expertise into coaching as the bowling coach of Bangladesh, later serving as interim head coach in 2018 during the Nidahas Trophy. In October 2020, he became head coach of the West Indies women's team, overseeing them through several tours until 2023. Though Cricket West Indies did not renew his contract after the Women's T20 World Cup, His time as coach reflected his lifelong commitment to the sport's growth. From a tall boy in halfway tree bowling on cracked club wickets to a record-setting international fast bowler and respected coach, Courtney Walsh's career is defined as much by integrity and sportsmanship as by statistics. And it's from this extraordinary career that his life in Kingston begins to make sense. Now let's step inside the Kingston residence, the private retreat where a cricketing legend built a life away from the crease. House in Kingston, Jamaica. Perched along Old Stony Hill Road in Kingston 9, St. Andrew Parish, Courtney Walsh's residence sits where cool mountain breezes meet a panoramic view of Jamaica's capital. This is not just a house, but a retreat, tucked into lush greenery, the kind of place where the chirp of birds replaces stadium roars. From the driveway, you glimpse a facade that blends Caribbean warmth with understated elegance. Clean lines, soft earth tones, and stone accents that echo the surrounding hills. The home itself is custom-built and tailored for both privacy and hospitality. Spread over multiple levels, it features 4 spacious bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, plus a powder room and staff quarters discreetly tucked away to keep family life uninterrupted. Walking inside, you're greeted by an open-plan entertaining area anchored by a sophisticated bar, perfect for hosting teammates, dignitaries, or simply old friends from Melbourne Cricket Club. Adjacent is a cozy library lined with dark wood shelves and oversized chairs, a haven for an avid reader like Walsh, who often reaches for cricket histories, biographies, and spiritual texts. Light floods every room through large windows and sliding glass doors, creating a natural connection between indoor and outdoor living. The master suite offers sweeping views of the Blue Mountains at dawn and Kingston Harbor twinkling at night. Even the bathrooms are designed with a resort-like touch. Stone vanities, rainfall showers, and small design cues that nod to Jamaica's heritage. Step outside, and the property opens up like a private park. Wide verandas look out over rolling hills, a manicured lawn stretches toward a grove of mature trees, and in the distance you can smell the salt of the Caribbean carried on a soft breeze. This is a sanctuary where you can sip morning coffee to the sound of nature and still be only a short drive from the heart of Kingston. The design philosophy blends beauty with comfort. Think of it as a boutique resort built around a cricket legend's life, functional enough for family routines, elegant enough for public hosting. Framed photographs of iconic wickets sit beside family portraits, making clear that this house is as much about legacy as it is about leisure. For Walsh and his partner Anique Goodwin, the residence has become a bridge between public and private life. Here, they can host charity events, plan coaching clinics, or simply retreat to the veranda with friends. It's a physical expression of the balance Walsh has always sought. Competitive fire on the field, calm stewardship off it. And as we leave the quiet verandas and step back into the world of numbers, contracts, and achievements, it's the perfect moment to explore another side of Courtney Walsh, how a lifetime of wickets and leadership translated into wealth, income, and net worth. His estimated net worth hovers around $5 million, not the astronomical figures of today's franchise cricketers, but a testament to decades of consistency, leadership, and smart choices. In an era before the Indian Premier League transformed player earnings, Walsh built his fortune the traditional way: match fees, captaincy bonuses, and touring stipends. Across 132 test matches and 205 one-day internationals, including 22 tests as West Indies captain, he earned steady but modest pay by today's standards, augmented by performance bonuses and endorsement deals that came with his status as one of the world's leading fast bowlers. After retiring in 2001, he didn't simply fade into the background. Walsh converted his on-field reputation into a second career in coaching and mentoring. Between 2016 and 2019, he served as bowling coach for Bangladesh, helping transform their seam attack into a credible force in world cricket. From 2020 to 2023, he guided the West Indies women's team, earning a steady salary while also cementing his reputation as a patient teacher who could translate his experience to a new generation. Those contracts, combined with consultancy roles and appearances at ICC events, provided a reliable post-retirement income stream. His induction into the ICC Hall of Fame also elevated him into the ranks of sought-after speakers and mentors. Corporate cricket clinics, motivational talks, and appearances at charity matches all contribute to a portfolio of modest but meaningful earnings. Unlike many retired stars who invest in flash or risky ventures, Walsh has opted for grounded diversification. One of his most visible ventures is Cuddy's, a Kingston sports-themed restaurant that blends local cuisine with memorabilia from Walsh's playing days. It's more than a side hustle. It's a community hub where fans can relive cricket history while enjoying Jamaican flavors. This investment has kept him connected to his roots and offered another layer of financial security. It's this blend of prudence and purpose that makes his financial story resonate. His wealth may not be flashy, but it's sturdy enough to underwrite a meaningful post-cricket life filled with coaching, mentoring, and giving back. And that brings us naturally to the next chapter of his story, how Courtney Walsh has used his platform and resources for philanthropy and community impact. Philanthropy. His signature effort, the Courtney Walsh Foundation, channels his own journey from Kingston's inner city to cricket's global stage into programs that give disadvantaged Jamaican youth a better shot at life. The foundation focuses on education, sports training, and life skills, reflecting Walsh's belief that discipline learned on the field can translate into success off it. Scholarships, mentorship sessions, and community cricket clinics run under its banner have helped hundreds of young people stay in school, build self-confidence, and steer clear of crime. His fundraising style is understated but effective. In 2012, for example, he joined forces with cricket legend Michael Holding and saxophonist John Altman for a benefit event in the UK. Though modest compared to celebrity galas, the evening raised £2,940 plus additional donations, which went directly to the foundation's youth programs. Walsh's approach has always been hands-on, showing up at events, speaking to kids, and ensuring the funds reach the communities they're meant to serve. What makes his philanthropy stand out is its consistency and direct action. Rather than just lending his name, he treats the foundation as a natural extension of his own values. He frequently emphasizes that the same resilience, focus, and teamwork that powered his cricket career can help break cycles of poverty and violence in Jamaica's toughest neighborhoods. By combining educational support with structured sports, the foundation aims to keep children engaged and inspired, helping them build futures where cricket or other positive pursuits replace the lure of crime. From the outside, the Courtney Walsh Foundation may look small compared to the multi-million-dollar charities of global sports stars, but in Jamaica, it's a lifeline. And for Walsh, it's an extension of the sportsmanship and integrity that defined his playing days. That blend of humility and impact also shows up in his private world, the life he's built off the field with family and close friends. Personal life. Courtney Walsh added an unexpected romantic chapter to his life story when he married his longtime partner, Anique Goodwin, in October 2019. The couple chose the Church of Our Lady of Perpetual Help in Antigua for their vows, a serene, pastel-painted church on a hill overlooking the sea. Friends say it suited Walsh perfectly, understated, historic, and quietly beautiful. The reception moved to Clarence House in English Harbor, a colonial-era estate with sweeping views of the Caribbean, where candlelit tables and calypso music created an atmosphere that blended West Indian tradition with cricketing royalty. Guests included Curtly Ambrose, Sir Vivian Richards, Brian Lara, and other icons who had shared dressing rooms and test series with Walsh during the West Indies' golden era. Before marrying Anique, Walsh had a previous long-term relationship from which he has 3 children, including his son Courtney Walsh Jr. and daughter Crystal Walsh. Crystal prefers to stay out of the public eye, while Courtney Jr. inspired by his father's record-breaking career, is chasing a cricket dream of his own, this time as a top-order batsman rather than a fast bowler. Walsh often jokes in interviews that his son bowls only in the nets, but is batting for real on the field, a small but telling sign of how he's supporting the next generation without imposing his own shadow. Despite a reputation for calm sportsmanship on the pitch, Walsh's life off it hasn't been without tension. In 1998, his 14-year association with Gloucestershire, where he took 860 wickets and earned the nickname Duracell for his never-ending stamina, ended abruptly. When the county decided not to renew his contract, Walsh accused officials of backstabbing after years of loyalty. Gloucestershire's management countered with claims about performance and negotiation issues, but the episode exposed how precarious county cricket contracts were for overseas players in that era. As a coach, Walsh also discovered how hard it can be to translate personal integrity into leadership roles. Appointed head coach of the West Indies women's team in 2020, he oversaw mixed results and a high-profile exit, star all-rounder Deandra Dotton's abrupt retirement in June 2022, just before a key series. Though Dotton cited personal reasons, rumors swirled about internal tensions and a rift with the coaching staff. Critics questioned whether Walsh's understated style worked in a dressing room needing more mediation and resources. The tension came to a head after the 2023 Women's T20 World Cup in South Africa, where the team won against Ireland and Pakistan, but lost to England and India, missing the knockout stage. Cricket West Indies decided not to renew Walsh's contract and also released his assistants. While some commentators framed the move as Walsh paying the price, others argued he was a scapegoat for deeper systemic issues, such as underfunding and lack of infrastructure for women's cricket in the region. Yet through marriage, fatherhood, controversies, and coaching challenges, Walsh has remained remarkably grounded and private, a contrast to his public image as a global sports figure. Friends describe him as a family-centered man who still takes calls from his Kingston neighborhood and prefers barbecues on the porch to gala dinners. That balance between high achievement and humility is part of what makes his story compelling. His story stretches from the iconic moment of fair play at the World Cup to the serenity of his Kingston residence, where cricket memories now meet family life. More than a legend on the field, he is a mentor and philanthropist helping Jamaican youth believe in their own futures. If you want to keep exploring the iconic homes and hidden lifestyles of sports and Hollywood legends, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the next story.